You showed up at the shelter. Wanted to know about the Heavenly Buddha Project. Gave me food. Huh, actually, you were more focused on the Cujo family than the Cannon Soldier. Why did we talk about them? The head at the time was majorly involved in the project. He was famous for his spiritual power, so the army asked him to help. He loaned them a number of his family's prized sacred treasures. You really zeroed in on that bit. Do you know what exactly the army got? Yeah, the shelter had a list. A mirror, a chisel, Buddha statues, cursed objects, and holy talismans. They were all returned to the family. Which means they're all in the mansion now. You kept popping by a few times until one day you just didn't. I only saw you next 10 days ago. Next is 10 days ago. I'd just seen the Cannon Soldier, and you can bet I booked it out the manhole. I ran into you on the street. Had you treat me to food to celebrate. Thanks for that, by the way. Banshee's talking about the person I was before I lost my memories. It's weird to hear about myself this way. You'd mentioned you'd been overseas. You'd only come back recently, about a month ago. Oh, and that's when I learned of the mark. You told me about it. It had slipped my mind until just now. By that time, was my right arm... Yeah, it had the mark. You were acting all odd, though. You'd go to remember something, then stumble over the words. The curse was probably in the late stages. In fact, I'd completely forgotten my name and passed a few hours after that. By the by, I've got something to tell you. This here Banshee Ito is of much nobler character than regular folk. That's why I lead a detached life, away from the world's vulgarities. Huh? What are you trying to say? I could be crazy desperate, but I'd never shame my dear departed mom or divine providence. You understand? No, you lost me. I'm saying I'd never resort to stealing, even dying of hunger. Here, these are yours. He pulls out a wristwatch and a wallet. Each looks like an antique. They're inlaid with subtle designs. You forgot them at the restaurant. Let me see them. I grab them both and rush to open the wallet. But there's no ID inside. Well, damn it. Okay. There was no driver's license or company card with an ID in it when you got it? Don't ask me. You said you forgot your old wallet somewhere and lost it. It was probably in there. Oh. I look at what else is in the wallet. Bills, coins, and a number of familiar business cards. Saya Cujo, Spirit Healer. Ah, those things. You tried to give me one of them. Told me to go there if I remembered anything. But I gave it back. I don't make a habit of carrying useless stuff. Saya Cujo's card was in my pocket when I first arrived at the Cujo Mansion. It must have been the one Banshee returned. There's no doubt about it. I lost all my memories after I met Banshee. I've asked everything I want to know, but something's still bugging me. Did I say anything about the mark when you saw me 10 days ago? Well... I was so focused on eating that I wasn't paying full attention. Are you kidding? Oh yeah, you said the same thing as Hiru about the Cannon Soldier. There's no way a human head on a statue will make it move. But it did actually move. That's what I thought too. And then, you said something strange. You said what happened 50 years ago... you said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. What? It was all because of her. Huh? Her? That's not all. You said she gave you the mark. What the fuck? Curiouser and curiouser. That she loved watching you lose your memories and feared death. You made her kick the bucket once, but she came back to life. You said you needed to do the same thing done 50 years ago to get rid of her. What the hell? My heart wants to beat out of my chest. I can feel sweat run down my face. There's no way I can keep calm. Before I lost my memories, I'd known who had cursed me with the mark. Hey, old man. Who's she? Did I tell you? I wanted to know too, so I asked, but you couldn't answer me. I don't think you were trying to hide it. You just honestly didn't remember. Was that because of the mark? Oh my god. Well, that's about all I can tell you. Ishiki, we should get going soon. Go? Where? I'll tell you in your car. I'm real tired of standing. I'd like to sit for a bit. There's no point arguing here. I'll just get it out of him once we're in the car. Nymphos add spirit file. My past self. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, no. Cannon soldier. Here we go. Okay, facing the cannon soldier. After we defeat the soldier, Banshee's mark disappears and he remembers meeting me several times before I lost my memory. I've been investigating the sacred treasures the Kujo family donated to the Heavenly Buddha Project. When I met him 10 days ago, the mark was already on my arm. I told him she gave it to me, but I'd already forgotten her name by then. Never remember. Critical area in World War II. Scar similar to the mark. Everyone who had worked in the... Okay, I'm going back through these real quick just to see if there's anything to say, like, where we should have targeted. I don't really know what cannon soldier is. Everyone involved in the reason. I can't help but think they were trying to make a spirit into a weapon. Why would Diamond? Soldiers curse spread to descendants. Tell us more. Old map. So we'll have to go back. Research lab looks more like an operating room. The state it's in suggests that inhumane experiments took place here. Hatred clogs the air. We could be attacked at any time. We must be prepared. Find documents in a Kagura Suzubel. The files say something odd. Spiritualize the door. Release with sacred object. Password Diamond. Thin blonde hair found between the pages. Hear a voice say, check the disposal vat. It's probably behind that wall. Iron door flickers in and out. Do I really oppose the spiritual with the spiritual? Somehow make out a freezing water trap in the disposal vat. Okay, they detailed something called the Heavenly Buddha Project, some mumbo-jumbo about using spiritual power to make a statue into a weapon. They gathered numerous sacred objects, including a massive number of statues in the shrine in each city. There was no way it'd work. The war was almost over, but it moved. The spirit weapon named the Cannon Soldier moved. Soldier went berserk in the shelter and killed people. Those who escaped had a scar, most likely the mark. What's alarming, though hard to believe, is the walking statue Banshee saw, and that's when he got the mark, which means the Cannon Soldier is moving once more. Might be why Diamond and Hiro, descendants of those involved, now have the mark as well. It's unclear what made the soldier move past or present, but we have to find a way to stop it. Maybe there are records of how they stopped it 50 years ago. Banshee doesn't remember, only that some person with spiritual power used something to do something. Oh my. Human heads. Okay. So The standing H frame created by chisel, donate the same. Sever head, tool together becomes key, our dearest wish. Dispose 200 super dimension iron door, how about size? Okay. 70th next experiment serves male body, female head, success. Hard continue experiments. Heavenly Buddha, human heads used as materials. Okay. Suddenly berserk, severe damage, suture chanting, complete insanity. Only those who made themselves deaf managed remain sane. Okay, so that was the deafening ourselves with the gun. Half spiritualized like disposal vat, needs sacred object, attack. Destroy human head, it's the key. Need to destroy human head. Huh. Okay, so no. I don't see any... Like, aside from destroy human head, I don't see anything that would have kind of told me what I should have attacked. I kind of want to go back down. I kind of want to go back down. There are traces of the name of the store. I kind of want to go back down. Will it let me? I don't need to go in the shelter. God damn it. Okay, fine. Yes. Nope, the mansion's out of the way. Banshee clambers into the back seat of the car. His heavy scent fills the enclosed space. Ah, I can finally catch my breath. Now then, driver, take us to the Forest by H Castle. What? Where are we going? Sorry, where are we going? Oh my god. I drive down the familiar road. All lights along the way are strangely green. We reach our destination without me having to slow down the car once. The engine chugs along. I feel the wheels of fate turning like those on the car I'm riding in. 10 days ago, I promised. In exchange for you buying me an extra order of almond jelly, if you did forget everything, I'd take you to H Shrine. Sounds like I prepared for everything. But if I was that careful, why didn't I leave myself a clue? Why prepare if I was just going to forget? Did the curse progress faster than expected so there wasn't time? Or did someone get rid of it? But if I had business at H Shrine, why didn't I go there while I still had my memories? Something about timing. Waiting for some magic summer cleaning to clear away impurity. What? Huh? Suddenly, my old self echoes in my head. I speak the words out loud slowly as realization dawns. The summer purification rites. There are rites held at shrines to exorcise evil. On the last day of June, you pass through woven reeds to cleanse yourself. I was trying to use that ritual to exorcise the impurity. Ah, gotcha. Luckily, today's the 1st of July, so the rites or whatever are done. Should be no problem now. Exorcise the impurity, huh? What kind of impurity was I trying to cleanse? The more I learn, the less I understand. My previous self is like a complete stranger to me. Huh. Whoops. Okay. Hang on. I have no clue what the hell's going on. How many times have I come to this forest now? The creepy arch and thick trees look the same as always. You know where H Shrine is, yeah? Lead the way. You've never been there? First I heard of it was 10 days ago. Oh. Banshee and I push through the vegetation and make our way down the beast trail. We pass under the stone torii gate, and finally arrive at the desolate H Shrine. The few headless Buddha statues that are left shine in the light of the flashlight. So, the statues used in the project were stolen from here? Yeah, that's right. Is it really true the statues are connected to the mark somehow? I've considered the possibility that the mark was caused by their divine wrath, but 10 days ago. You said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. It was all because of her. This course I've been following this whole time. Then, at some point I had to have been fed some huge lie. But what could it be? A shudder runs through me at the thought. It feels like I'm looking into the depths of hell. You said 10 days ago that altar holds something important. Something about needing to keep it here to exorcise the impurity. What? He approaches the small altar and puts his hand on the sliding door. Huh? What's going on here? The thing's empty. Don't ask me. It was already gone when I was here earlier. Well, that's darn weird. You said there was a cloth pouch. What was inside? A small fist-sized statue. A Nenji Butsu or something. It was the Go Shintai for the shrine. The Kujo head used it in the shelter to stop the mess 50 years ago. Oh. And again, it's the Kujo family. They must have strong ties to the mark. Well, this is about all I can do for you. At least it was enough to pay off the dessert. We should head back, son. Right. I'm still unsure about what my old self was thinking, but it's clear whatever plan I had didn't work. Where did the Nenji Butsu go? On the way back, I feel reluctant to go. I keep turning to look toward the shrine. Each time I do, Banshee hurries me on to the forest entrance. Well, this is where we part ways. You're not going to ride back with me? I'm going to be honest with you. I got a bit carsick on the way here. Flat roads were fine, but the curves and hills did me in. I just got a nice meal and I'd hate to throw it up, so I'll walk back. But it's pretty far from here. Kids are such wimps these days. When I was young, I used to walk across the Himalayas all the time. This ain't nothing. Ha ha ha. His laugh is loud enough for the whole forest to hear. He waves and leaves me alone. Once he's out of sight, I get into the car. So many questions, then answers. Yeah, no, I hear you, Selfie. I think I did something wrong. I pull out of the deserting parking lot and drive back to the mansion. As I count the streetlights passing by, I go over everything Banshee told me. 50 years ago, in the shelter, the cannon soldier went berserk, but it wasn't because of the army's experiments, it was her. The army was unable to stand up to the threat of her and the soldier. But the Kujo family had used the Nenji Butsu to settle everything. However, she still exists in this time period. She was the one who gave me my mark. Before I lost my memories, I was planning on using the Nenji Butsu like they did before. I left it at H Shrine so it could be cleansed of its impurity. But somewhere along the line, it went missing. The past me probably couldn't have predicted that would happen. I'm almost back at Kujo Mansion. As my drive comes to an end, I focus on what the most important detail is. That's right, who she is. I have a hunch about her identity, but I can't be sure yet. And that definitely proves that she was there. 50 years ago, she made the cannon soldier move down in the shelter. The Cujo family's head sealed her. They would have brought her to the mansion. The sacred objects for the project, of which she was one, were returned to the Cujos. I think I know where this is going. I gripped the steering wheel tighter. If there were any way to defeat her, it just has to be in the mansion. I don't have any solid proof, but the fragments of my memories are whispering to me. I have a guess. On what's going on, but I don't want to say anything yet. Oh my god. The entrance doesn't look any different. Whoa! My mark burns. The sharp pain nearly brings me to my knees. It seems she has no intention of hiding her presence any longer. Nymphozad spirit file in pursuit of the truth. There are no markers to choose from. Bag. Oh, no, wrong one. Cannon soldier. The last time I saw Banshee, I told him that if I completely forgot everything, he should take me to H-Shrine. He says I wanted to recover some Nenji Butsu thing that was there, but when we arrived, the Nenji Butsu is oddly missing. All of the effort I went through to prevent the mark from causing havoc was wasted. But I feel like I'm getting closer to the truth I've been pursuing. I've defeated 5 spirits now since I first came to Cujo Mansion, but none were the one that gave me my mark. So where exactly is this she that I need to face? My old self knew, and prepared something to help the me with no memory. Then there must be a way to stop her. Don't be afraid. I've got the trust in myself. Okay. I'm gonna save over this one, number 3. Yes. Oh my god, I'm tempted to... I'm not sure if I should do that on stream, though. I'm tempted to go back and actually look in that direction I didn't get to go. The other locked tunnel that I didn't go down. Just to see if there was anything down there. Maybe there was a clue I missed. Anything like that. I'm not sure how to actually... How do I load from here? I don't actually know. Oh my god. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? If I close out the game and reopen it, then I can load, but... do I do that? I did just save. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll put it to a vote. You guys get to decide. Do we just move forward, or do we just, or do we try and, do we try and do a thing? Do we try and, check what might have been missed? Alright. make it 2 minutes. Start poll. Okay, there we go. Poll going. So do we reload the game at the last save point and check down that tunnel we didn't go down? Or do we just keep going forward? Up to you guys. What would you rather see? Please vote. If I don't get any votes, then I don't know what we'll do. Flip a coin. Oh my. Keep going? Okay. Well, there's one vote for keep going. I think I can guess who voted, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Come on. I'll grab a chip here while I'm waiting for the timer to tick down. Alright. Keep going has won. We're gonna keep pushing forward then. Exit? Where am I supposed to go at a time like this? She's right over there. What? Wait. Was I right? Alright, I think I was right. I think we're about to meet who's behind all this. Talk. Hi, Mary. So, we meet again. Mary's voice is soft. I know now. Behind those words is hidden an intense lust for blood. Ah. So. Yeah. The second... Okay. So the cushion was actually the big telling point there. Because look at the couch she's on. Oh my god, Mary? Yeah, I know. We thought she was broken. You came back to life rather quickly. You gave me nearly a whole day, more than enough time. I admit that Rabbit's attack surprised me. But unexpected events can themselves be rather enjoyable. When I had brought Mary to H Shrine, we caught sight of the rabbit there. It might have suspected Mary's true nature. That rabbit. Its great love for you pushed it into recklessness. What was that rabbit really? Determine that for yourself. Who are you? Know that, and the answer will come. Though it is impossible so long as you bear the mark I gave you. Mary gave me the mark. I had a hunch, but hearing it from her lips fills me with dread. Just what are you trying to accomplish? Dragging the living to the depths of despair before killing them. I believe I explained that it is a spirit's utmost desire and joy. and I had your cooperation with achieving that. Cooperate? That's ridiculous. Oh? Have you not realized yet? You did bring those pathetic mark bearers directly to the spirits, did you not? They feared the spirit's existence, trembled in the face of death. I savored the taste of that fear and despair, most delicious. You had all of us help out, just to terrify the mark bearers even more? Clearly, I could have waited for the curses to complete if I only wanted them dead. That is not the only lie. Mark bearers must stay in small groups. Do not contact outsiders. All my instructions were to drive you into a state of emergency. And not once did you doubt me. You bitch. I bet she's telling me all of this, because she wants me terrified with how hopeless the situation I find myself in is. I'm frozen in place, and I know my face must be as pale as death. She must be loving this. Don't tell me you created all those spirits, just to accomplish that? Indeed. When Lady Christie believed divine wrath was the cause of the mark, I had never been more amused. Her foolishness was so delightful, I just had to come along with you. So you lied. Of course. How could a pile of broken statues possibly do anything? I could be imagining it, but I feel like she hesitated for a moment there. "50 years ago, I was sealed away by the head of the Cujo family. I awoke here 5 years ago. At the time, I was still unable to speak and communicate. But it seems my awakening alone caused a number of ripples. Those who died unfortunate deaths on cursed land became monstrous spirits. The H elementary abuse, the honeybee mass suicide, Seiko's assault and suicide, they all happened 5 years ago. I finally regained my full power a little over a month ago. Then the Buddhist statue connected to me 50 years ago began moving. The woman killed by the statue was also influenced by my power. That must be the cannon soldier in Zukawa. Zukawa believed it was divine oracle from the soldier when it really had been Mary. She did as the great Asura said and transformed herself into Miss Zu. Oh boy. Once my strength returned, I again bestowed my power on spirits. Wow, I'm speechless. I'm shocked. I never imagined Mary was the villain all this time. I was not expecting this either, honestly. But, goddamn. Once my strength returned, I again bestowed my power on spirits. It connects humans to me and manipulates them into a panic. The mark. I know you've been toying with us. But, well, was there really a need to make us be connected to you in some way? Of course. By being in direct contact with you, I could taste your fear. Even now, are you scared of me, Lord Yashiki? Yes, no, stay silent. Huh. No. Very admirable. Uh-oh. Her porcelain face cracks. Ever since you declared that you would fight the mark, I have waited eagerly for this day. Uh-oh. Over the past 10 days, I have tasted your fear through the mark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have you? Have you now? Thick and syrupy, as sweet as honey. Each savored morsel made me want to smash you to pieces. But I waited. I am not so foolish as to kill a goose that lays golden eggs. Uh-oh. But I cannot take it anymore. Like crushing a ripe fruit and sipping its juices. I want to break you down and savor your sweet fear. Oh!